set your goal to do it by career conference, and you did it.
We did it.
So awesome.
Now on to the next big stage.
That's right. That's right. I am so proud of all of you.
$1 million ring, and so that's until you get a sure enough like top director trip ring. Okay, and then these are a pair of Kate Spade earrings, and this is something that I actually won for winning the top director trip this last year, and I saved them for Lynde because they'll look great with the suit, and you'll look good in them. I hope you like them.
I love them.
And then these are a couple prizes. Let me see what that is. Yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
And then there's a couple other things in here for you. Okay, so this is something in Mary Kay. It's called a gold medal, and it's like the Olympics. Now they don't even do these gold medals anymore, Lynde, but these are from the archives since I've been in 32 years. This is what we used to do. So you're going to get the last gold medal that I even have. And then in here, we have a little bracelet that we actually have the little charms now that they do a little gold. And a gold medal in Mary Kay is anyone that gets 5 team members in 1 month. And she actually got 8 last month, and so she got a gold medal for that. And then these are some charms to go on your bracelet that you have. And so I've already given her a sales director pin because we just went to a conference and she had to have it, for that. And so she's already been pinned, but we have not officially sworn her in. So that's what we're going to do. It's right here in case, in case you get confused. And actually, her official debut, her and her unit got to go across stage with about a couple thousand people in Lansing, and we were so proud of them. But in seminar in Dallas this next year, she will actually go on stage with all the new directors, and they will officially give her an oath. And it's a really big deal. There's about 10,000 at that, so she will be highlighted on stage. So, okay, so are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Believing that the company is built on the concept of the Golden Rule,
Believing that the company is built on the concept of the Golden Rule,
I solemnly pledge to uphold and project the Mary Kay image.
I solemnly pledge to uphold and project the Mary Kay image.
I will always conduct myself with dignity.
I will always conduct myself with dignity.
I will be the essence of dependability,
I will be the essence of dependability,
honoring all the commitments that I make.
honoring all the commitments that I make.
I will uphold and support my sister sales directors
I will uphold and support my sister sales directors
in the daily practice of the Golden Rule,
in the daily practice of the Golden Rule,
to do unto others as I would have them do unto me.
to do unto others as I would have them do unto me. I said I wasn't going to cry.
I will always strive for a positive attitude,
I will always strive to have a positive attitude,
a clean spirit, and a warm heart,
a clean spirit, and a warm heart,
setting the example for others to follow,
setting the example for others to follow,
and dedicating myself to perpetuating the true Mary Kay Go-Gift spirit.
and dedicating myself to perpetuate the true Mary Kay Go-Gift spirit
And enriching women's lives.
and enriching women's lives.
This I pledge
This I pledge.
as an independent Mary Kay sales director.
And the Mary Kay sales director.
Woo! Y'all give her a big hand. You have worked so hard for this, and I'm just going to tell you, the minute you decided to do it, I knew it was a done deal. And I told my unit and other directors, I'm like, oh, Lynde's doing it. And I didn't know when it was going to happen, and you and I wanted it probably like a year ago. But you know what? God has a plan for everybody. And I think now you have all the skills you need. I did not even come but 2 weeks of her qualification period, which was 3 months. I came the first week of December, or second week, and then she did the rest of it herself. And so she is an amazing leader. Everybody that knows you, all my friends at home, they're like, oh, Lynde's going to be so great. And then this weekend at the conference, everybody's like, are you the new director of the UP? I mean, she was like a celebrity, y'all. It was just crazy. It really was. And so the whole company has been looking for leadership up here in the UP. And so what will happen is other consultants that even come in out of other units are going to find you for leadership, and you're the trailblazer up here. But I'm not going to leave you. I'm still going to come help you. But you got it going on, and I just could not be more proud. Lynde is also on target to win her first car, Mary Kay. She's finished about a third of the qualifications, and so she will do that either by this month or the end of next month for sure, and have her very first car. It's a silver Chevy Cruze. And so Mary Kay gives those cars. You win it for 2 years, and then 2 years, well, unless you move up a car, which you probably will, because she's going for the pink Cadillac, you know. But I mean, yeah. But you know, the what I tell people about Lynde is that she has one of the highest work ethics that I know. And it's one thing to say you're going to do it, and it's another thing to get out there and hustle. And you have to have some hustle to move up in this world, and especially Mary Kay. And you couldn't have done it just sitting on your butt over there on 7 Mile Road or whatever road you live on. Yeah, isn't it pretty good? But you know, you got out and hustled, and even when you're tired from working all day long, you left your house anyway and you did it. And that's what it takes. But the thing is, you put that effort in, that time, and you'll reap a lifetime of rewards, I promise you. And you know, the best is, this is just the beginning. Just beginning. You got a great team. They're amazing, and they're just going to keep growing. And I just can't say enough good about you. So, congratulations again. Okay, I want to call up as the husband of a sales director in Mary Kay Cosmetics.
As the husband of a sales director in Mary Kay Cosmetics,
And recognizing the commitment made by my wife
and recognizing the commitment made by my wife
to reach this position of leadership,
to reach this position of leadership,
I solemnly pledge that I will do my utmost
I solemnly pledge that I will do my utmost
to support, encourage, and love my wife in every way,
to support, encourage, and love my wife in every way,
realizing that only as we share our lives completely
realizing that only as we share our lives completely
can she reach the full potential of her God-given existence.
can she reach the full potential of her God-given existence.
I will never belittle her efforts or leave her to struggle alone
I will never belittle her efforts or leave her to struggle alone
against adversity that may come from time to time.
against adversity that may come from time to time.
I too will uphold and project the golden rule,
I too will uphold and protect the golden rule,
project a positive attitude to all I meet,
project a positive attitude to all I meet,
and share each and every step my wife takes on the road to success.
and share each and every step my wife takes on the road to success.
And then, since my wife has become a director,
And then since my wife has become a director,
I hope that I will not have to give up some of the things I've become accustomed to doing for myself.
I hope that I will not have to give up some of the things that I have become accustomed to doing myself,
Such as cooking, cleaning, and the laundry.
such as cooking, cleaning, and laundry.
I do promise to eat fast food on the following occasions:
I do promise to eat fast food on the following occasions.
the last 2 days of every month,
The last 2 days of every month,
every meeting night,
every meeting night,
and the entire month of June before seminar ends.
the entire month of June before seminar ends.
In return, I will gladly accept half of my wife's commission checks.
In return, I would gladly accept all of my wife's
And whatever you like to do all around the world, whether it be golf, fish, hunt, I don't know.
all of it around the world.
This I promise.
This I promise.
I now pronounce you a director husband. Y'all give him a hand. Okay, so what I'd like to do is let, Lynde, if you have something you'd like to say to Brent, and then I'll let Brent, if he'd like to have to say something about your journey or anything he'd like to say.
Oh, well, as my family knows, I have not been around my family at times a lot, and so Brent has had to pick up the pieces a lot. Not only taking care of the kids, but the house and all that. So there's been times where I have been missing, but I couldn't have gotten this done without his help.
I just want to say how proud I am of you, that you worked so hard in the last year, and when you started this, I thought like some other things that you started maybe come and go, and I'm very proud of you. You worked very hard at this. Congratulations.
Love you guys. Give yourself a big hug. Y'all give them a hug. You know, honestly, it is a team effort, and we like to call up her kids up here. Brandon, Kendra, come on up here. You guys give them a hand. It is a family affair, really, in Mary Kay. It's not like other jobs that you don't have any idea what they do at work, because half the time they're up here with us. Not really, but they've been to several different things. And I just want to say, first of all, I'll talk to Kendra. So come over here, Kendra. I just want to thank Kendra, because every time I come in town, she gives up her bedroom. And not only does she give it up, but either her or her mom or probably her grandma clean my room that I said sleep in, because I'm allergic to dogs. And so I appreciate you giving up your room and, you know, trying to be a little neater. I've tried to train her in the last 18 months. But you look at me, you are a great daughter. And you're going to just make a great, whatever you decide to do in life, you're going to be awesome. And, you know, maybe one day when you're 18, 19, 20, you'll join us in Mary Kay and be one of those dynamic mother-daughter duos, you know, because I can see you driving a pink car for sure. So thank you for your support for your mom. All right, love you. Okay, Mr. Brandon, come on over here. This kid, I just love him. Okay, so I have a new title, you know, in the Sioux, and it's Aunt Cleta. And even though, Bev, I know, Beverly, you're the real aunt, I'm the pseudo aunt from Georgia. So I have just enjoyed watching you really grow up this last year and a half, and I appreciate your attitude. You're a lot of fun. And, you know, me and you have a lot of fun together. He's my Snapchat buddy. And so he Snapchats, and we Snapchat every now and then together. And I've just enjoyed watching you and get to see y'all both play a little bit of ball, and that's fun too. And, you know, you got a great future ahead of you too, because you're a little go-getter. You're a pain in the butt sometimes, but you're a go-getter. Okay, I'm going to let Lynde just actually take over here if she'd like to say something about her kids, and then she's just going to share a little bit of her journey in Mary Kay, and then she's going to introduce her unit. Does that sound good? Sounds good. Okay. Hang on. Where we are.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I will start with Kendra because she's the oldest. Sorry, Brandon. Kendra is always the one that when I come home from doing event or something to do with Mary Kay, she's the first one to always say, "Hey, Mom, how'd it go?" She's my rock. And I don't know why I'm crying. We talked today that I'm not a crier.
Sometimes when I say the word cry, I start crying.
Brandon, I have to say the sweetest thing. We came back from seminar last year. And one of the things we did with Cleta is she gave us a pillowcase. And we had to write our goals on that.
Oh no.
Don't. And I had it on my pillow. And I came home one day after doing a Mary Kay event. And there was this, we wrote our goals on our pillowcase with a Sharpie. And the sweetest thing was I came home from a Mary Kay event, and on the back he had wrote, "Win a car, Mom, love you."
Aww, that's awesome.
And if that doesn't give you the inspiration to get out there and get it done, I don't know what does. So thank you guys. Love you.
All right. Y'all come up there with Lynde for a second. Let me get a little picture of all of us together.
And as Cleta forgot earlier when she talked about the kind of person I am, Cleta always teases me because I'm not one for many words.
It's true.
I'm short and sweet and to the point, and that's all you're getting from me. And I'm working on growing my vocabulary. So that's all you're getting from me.
Well, and I would just say about Bev is that the first time she came in here, I met Beverly.
Working at home, Kendra at that time was a little girl. And I don't even know how we came across the idea. I believe my mom and I tried to think a while back about how it came about. And we don't remember the details. All we remember is a lady who worked beside her in her office was a Mary Kay consultant. And we don't remember how it was approached, but either her or I had mentioned something and we got the information from my recruiter. And I had never had a Mary Kay facial. I had never used a Mary Kay product. And I decided I wanted to be a consultant. And the reason for me was some of the benefits were that I was able to go out of the house for a reason, meet new people, bring in a little income, and have something to do, have a reason to leave. And that's really how I decided to be a consultant. From then, I had worked a few years full-time. I was in Red Jacket at that time, and there were just some different roads that I had taken in my life, and I became personal use for quite a few years. Didn't really work my business much, and about 18 months ago, Cleta had come back into Michigan, and I decided, not even the first night, I decided I had stuff going on. We had company at our house, and I just didn't show up until the second day. And I walked in, and I thought, after being in that environment again, and I just made the decision at that time that I was going to work my Mary Kay business. And so from then on, I have done that. And so here I am today, and my future goals is I'm going to keep going, and I will drive that pink Cadillac here, just like Lita did last summer. We will pull it into this driveway. So, and I know that I have 2 girls behind me that they're going to do the same thing. So we had a great weekend this weekend. We went to career conference, and you get to hear those nationals, and you get to hear the inspiration and how it works, and the information and the training, and it's just a great experience. And so I'm going to introduce Melissa Porter first.
Yeah, we clap for everything, y'all.
Okay, so here's Melissa, and she has been with me pretty much. She joined in October or November? Yeah, so she's been with me for about 17 months now since this journey began. And the last few months, Melissa hasn't been able to join us as much because she has moved to Mackinac Island. But before she had moved, it's a little harder to get across in the winter when the water's frozen, the ferry doesn't run, but now we miss you. But before she left us, she hasn't really left us, but moved, she was at every event. She was always there to, whether she had a guest or not, she was always there to help. She was always there to give the gift of Mary Kay where you're helping others, whether it's helping another consultant or helping her guest that's here. She's just a great team player, and we're glad to help her.
Woo! Stay right there.
Do you have anything to say now?
Well, we'll get both up there.
Oh, that's good, okay. And then the next one we have is Jen Young.
Woo!
Woo! Okay. Jen has been with us for 3 months. She is a pretty new consultant. She has enjoyed Mary Kay for the moment. Her and I met at, I was doing a vendor event where she came to my booth and signed up for a giveaway that I was doing.
Wow.
And I contacted her, and we actually did a facial right here. And at that time, she tried the Mary Kay products, and I gave her information on becoming a consultant. And she took them home, and she processed all that information, and she became a Mary Kay consultant. And she has enjoyed, I know she has enjoyed her Mary Kay since she signed up. And she has the drive, and she wants to move on into Mary Kay, and I know she will. And she is the kind of consultant that she is always there for me. If I need her to run and do something for me, if I call her on the phone. The one night I had 2, 3 other new consultants here that I was doing a big event for, and I said, Jen, you gotta come help me. I need your help tonight. And she was here to help me, so I appreciate her tremendously.
Awesome. Okay.
So my little leopards. Because what we say in Mary Kay is
That's
it's not
right.
gaudy if you wear it, right?
That's
Somebody
right.
else
I'm
wears
gonna wear it all the
Unless
time.
somebody else wears it.
So her unit's name is Lindy's Leopards, and she found these adorable leopard pins. So we have a number of them for the people that came to the debut, and we've got some that are coming tomorrow. We wore these flowers at career conference. I gave them to him for being Cleta's cheetahs and Lindy's leopards. So we're all in the cat family here.
There you go, girls.
Awesome.
Thank you. Bye, leopards.
Awesome. Okay, and then they have something to do for you.
I wanted to go in on a gift for you. Just to celebrate your grand achievement.
Do I get to open it?
It's a big picture of me and Brad.
What's that? Thanks, Brad.
I wish Dan had one framed up.
We'll hang it above the fireplace.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
We should have made a big one too.
I know. Okay. See, at home, all men have knives, so you have nothing to target? That's because
But he's not allowed to carry a knife.
we're rednecks. Be careful.
So, sorry, Brent.
I would maybe leave it.
You may not,
It's for you.
you may not want to all the way unassemble it, but
Yeah.
Board.
So it's a glass dry erase board, a glass marker board, and that way you can map out all of your goals, everything that you're working on that week, whatever you want to put on it, all your Mary Kay stuff.
Nice, thank you.
and it's just like the one I have in my office. And so, Brent, call Brad because there was a little trick in hanging that sucker. And he's like, the markings aren't correct, so you may want to talk to him. But
Or
what-
I can just come and help them.
well, that's even Brad can come do it for you. Exactly.
A nice color.
All right.
Thanks,
Awesome.
girls.
We couldn't let you just have black.
No, that is not fun.
And
at all.
only the cool directors have a glass marker board.
All
You know what I mean?
pictures do?
Yeah, yeah. So do you want to go ahead and give the one?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's use my
Yeah.
All right, and I have a special gift. It's a Go Give, and okay, so I had to choose between my two amazing consultants, and I had to choose Jen for her extra support she gives me when I said I can't get out of the house much with my day job, and so there'll be times where I need a coffee. I need you to run here. Can you call that place? Can you run and get our form dropped off over in Canada, please, for the event we're doing? It's a nonstop where I'm like, Jen, come help me. So Jen, I have this little present for you as a thank you.
Plus, we know you are kind of twins anyway, and y'all like to share everything.
We do. Yeah, we do.
Steak, dinner.
Do I have to have the broccoli?
Yeah.
Will you open it? Thank you. Thank you for always helping me.
Beautiful. All right. Awesome.
Thank you.
Okay, and then I want to, if you'll just keep videoing. Okay, Melissa, come back up here a second. I have I've got a little gift for the three of you. So y'all can stand over here.
Oh.
First of all, I got several things to give y'all, so I'm just going to do them all at once. First of all, I wanted to give each of you, well, this is actually for Mindy, so, because I know you already have it. This is just a little token for going to a career conference, so y'all can open that. And then Melissa recruited her mom the last day, or the last week of February, and so she was one of Lindy's, oh, you did good. One of Lindy's final people to finish up her unit, number 24, or I believe it was actually. And so you won, and she's already had some recruits, so this is your Pearls of Sharing bracelet that I wanted to give to you. And these are just a little Mary Kay necklace that they can wear to remind them of, you know, what they're doing. And then I also wanted to give this to Lindy and Jen. And we have had a little program called Boss Babes. And it's a weekly call that we do. And I don't think either one of them have missed, you know, any of them. Melissa's got on some too. But for the ones that did every single one, this is a pop socket that goes on the back of your phone. And it says Boss Babe. Be a Mary Kay Boss Babe. And so I don't know if you already have it on your phone.
I do not have
But we just love these Boss Babe pins. So thank y'all for getting your training. And we're actually going to do a call tonight, and they're going to actually be some of my speakers on there because they're going to talk about what they did at the conference. So super proud of both of y'all. And really just your support of Lindy. And we had another gal, Mindy, that was there. And we're going to see a lot more of the girls tomorrow. But, you know, you can't do anything in Mary Kay without having a team. And your team stands for Together, Everyone Achieves More. And really the fact that all of you went together to a conference, and now you've got the picture of what y'all can do and what kind of unit you want to be. And you saw all, people of all ages, from 18-year-old little Kayla Steinman on stage almost to win a pink Cadillac that just got in 4 months ago, to some of the women that were in their 70s speaking on stage as the top directors. You know what I'm saying? And so it's all ages in Mary Kay, and all sizes and all shapes. We saw that too, didn't we? And so it doesn't matter because it's what's inside. And so you can't have, when a director's going for something, you gotta have your wingmen, your wing women. And that's what you guys are to Lynde. And because if you feel like you're alone and no one cares, you know, but if you have at least one or two they're that girl, that you know you can count on them, then it'll push you. And what my prayer for you guys is that you'll both find those two for you. That will be your wing girls that will push you on up and become sales directors and be her first line sales directors and help us do our national area, because we'd love to have half our directors up here in Michigan. Why not? It's so